Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning to all my lovely students. I hope you all are in good health and taking good care of yourself. Welcome back to English class. So students, today we would be doing a new poem named Crying from Marigold textbook. So students, have you heard about human emotions? Well, humans are filled with different emotions. They experience different emotions like being happy, sad, excited, angry, frustrated, surprised, jealous, etc. So, students, you also might have experienced these emotions in your different situations of life. So, today we are going to learn one of these emotions in our poem. Before moving ahead with the poem, we would see the objectives of this poem. Students can learn to understand the emotions. It means that students would be learning about different emotions from this poem. Emotions like joy, anger, excitement, sadness, etc. Emotions are the feelings which human beings experience. So, students are going to learn different emotions in this poem. Students can learn to control one's emotions. Students would also learn how to get control on their emotions. So let's start our today's poem Crying by Galway Kinnell. So before starting the poem, I would like to ask you some questions, students. So tell me, when did you cry most? Well, you might have cried most when your parents might have scolded you, or when you didn't get something which you asked for. Or you might have also cried when you had a big fight with your elder brother or sister or your friend. And tell me, students, how did you feel after crying a lot? I think you might have felt good and you might have felt happy after crying a lot. This poem also revolves around crying and then finding happiness. The poet begins by saying that crying only a little bit is of no use, so you should cry till your pillow is all soaked with your tears so that you can be truly happy. After crying your heart out, you would be able to laugh out loud and cheerfully. And if the people wonder and ask you why you are laughing out so loudly, you can say that you have drained all your sadness and now you are very happy. Before moving towards the explanation stanza wise, let's read out the poem first. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. Then you can throw open your window and ha ha, ha ha. And if people say, "Hey, what's going on up there?" Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha. Let's see the first stanza. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. So the poet says that when you cry only a little bit, it would be of no help at all. He says that it would be of no use because the sadness would remain inside you and you would never be truly happy. The poet says that whenever you cry, you need to cry your heart out until the pillow gets completely soaked in your tears. And once you are done with the crying, you would feel lighter. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. So once you are done with crying, your mood would be much better. And then you can just go and have a shower. You can enjoy the water splashing as you are joyful now. Well, you all know what is shower. It is a bath in which water is sprayed from above. Showering will make you happy after all that crying. Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. The poet further says that once you are done crying, you won't be sad anymore. You can go and open the window and you can laugh out loud. And if people say, "Hey, what's going on up there?" Ha ha, sing back. Happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha. So, when you would open the window and laugh out loud, and when you enjoy, it would catch people's attention. They would notice you and they might also ask you that what's going on up there? Why are you laughing so loudly without any reason? But don't let their questions ruin your happiness. You can just simply answer that your happiness was hiding in the last tear you just shed. Wept means to shed tears or to cry. Through this poem, we can learn that crying is what will set our happiness free. So one should not fear while crying. And when you cry, you can cry your heart out and then enjoy your happiness. So, students, I hope that you have understood this poem clearly. Thank you and see you soon.